Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Okay, yes. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Recap. Recap what from last video? Making sure I bring what? Clarity. Come on, come on. It's okay. Have a seat. Pick whatever chair you want. Pick whatever chair. They're all lovely. They're all lovely. Pick a chair. All right. Real quick. Let's make it what? Clear. Let's make it clear. Okay? Yes. Let's make it clear. Notice. Notice. Myself sharing information, right? Sharing information about a truth. Okay? What? Keep up with your hands and your feet. So people will not have you mix in their drama. Okay? Be able to realize something's not right. Okay? Be able what? To realize something's not right. Notice, one thing can open many other doors, right? Of deception and going what? The wrong way. All right? Oh yeah. A hater, okay? People that cannot congratulate other people are some of your most dangerous people. So always pay attention. There are people that try to manipulate, not try, they do, manipulate other people's thoughts. Those are the very people that'll go behind your back and say, what do you think about such and such? What do you think about them? What? And they're going to get the shocker of their life. Oh, I know that person. Oh, they good people. Boo boo, I remember this happened. Boo boo, nothing but good things. That's what people will have to say about you. Nothing but good things. And guess what that's going to do? Really grind their gears. Okay? And they'll be just looking for something else. And they never tell the people the truth. They never tell the people the truth that they had always been stalking you. I've even seen you in traffic. Let it go. Don't. We ain't gonna do that. Several times. And the children. Okay? They'll never say what's really true. Okay? They'll never say what really grind their gears. They'll never do that. Okay? If you are a mother especially, and you're by yourself, and you're a single mom, I should say. That's what I'm trying to say. People, especially certain people, they will do a witch hunt on you. They'll be trying to find things. So even if you deal with them properly, even if you're helpful to them properly, okay, they will still try to turn people against you. I need you to pay attention. These are people that dig in your background and they try to find out everything. Now, many people are not this obsessed or whatever, but there is a high level of people that are. And this is the way they've been living. I would think they haven't had anybody on them to touch them and pull them and say, hey, chill out. Just chill out. Just stop, you know? That's why you always have to have someone that loves you enough to be like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? And I'm astonished because you could have, well, I always say these are people that could never say that I was never good to them. Okay? Even when I left the church, people were asking about me constantly, and they wanted to know when I would be returning. Okay? But what they didn't know is the pastor's wife was on my ass. Okay? And things that I couldn't even talk to him about. That's his wife, right? Listen to what I'm saying to you. Okay? And I learned a long time ago from having lunch with someone. And she's a minister. And she said when there's a situation between the wife and the husband or something like that dynamic, however, or you're having a problem with, something like that, and this person was coming for me. I was never coming for this person. She the one asked me to come. I've had this thing happen so many times in my life. Okay? They want you to come, and then when you get there, they want to mistreat you. I'm like, what the hell is what? Pull, push, pull. What is going on? Okay? Now I recognize it. All right? Has this happened several times in my life. Okay? Well, guess what? I totally recognize it. Okay? And I want you to know ahead of time. So when you see it, this is what you're dealing with, more than likely. All right? Some people won't even go that far. But then some people have no respect. Okay? And they feel entitled. Okay? There are people that hinder people where that, they won't deal with the real issue of a thing. Okay? And if they can get away with blaming somebody else, they will. So, one good thing to notice, people that can't congratulate people are very dangerous. People that go behind other people's back and ask, constantly ask questions and things like that, that's when you really should put your radar up. Like, what type mess you on? Okay? Now, whatever I wasn't around for, because people won't say it to your face, right? I want to make this very clear. Out of everybody that has something to ever, okay? And all my beautiful people that I love, right? Listen to this. I'm going to tell you what did happen. I can see I love giving facts. Let me tell you what really did happen. In front of a multitude of people. There was something that happened, okay? And the enemy came for me, openly, right? The enemy came for me, okay? Right in front of others, okay? And let me tell you, it was so bad that people that were assigned one thing to bring harm, cause drama, they didn't even really understand what the other people's assignment was. It was that bad, okay? So they didn't even know all of these things were happening. But let me tell you what happened. All these people get on these different platforms, and all these people say this and that, and all the people want to gossip, and even the people I know, even the people that I know of, that know me, they could have easily checked on me and said, let me see what's going on with her. Because this was a big thing, not a little thing, remember? But they didn't do it because they were so worried about what other people had to say. And I honestly know nobody will ever, they'll never suit up and say it. But people don't make moves because they're scared. Scared, all right? Scared, don't know what'll happen. And guess what? Nothing's going to happen. I'm here to tell you, nothing's going to happen. You check on a person, nothing's going to happen. What is somebody going to do? Try to find out who you are, and that's all they can do. Nothing's going to happen. You know why? Everything is out in the wash. Do you understand? And people try to say, oh, you've changed so much. No. I'm still me. And which is so unbelievable. Because they say you this. You did that. Like your personality is just lying to the people. Your personality is so much better, and you're so much this and no. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Who do you think I was before all of this? Who do you think I was before all this? Now, the only difference is about me. When you come with it, I may have to deal with you right then and there, like really good. Like. And I have to deal with you right then and there because I had to learn that don't let much slide. I did have to learn that, okay? Things that I didn't care about before, I would just be like, oh, okay, I got something to do. But some things you just can't let slide. Now that's a big difference, okay? Not that I let things slide before so much. It's just that I ain't let nothing. We probably going to have, yeah. Yeah, there's probably a lot of no's right now. No, and no. Okay, that type of thing. But other than that, who do you think I was before? Okay. So, back to what I was saying. A lot of people got to witness something real. Not something that they watched on television. They said, oh, wow, it could have been. No, they watched this. They watched the power of this. They actually watched this. And guess what they did? They witnessed many things that I said came true. They also started working on dealing with their family more close and personal and changing their lives around, okay? Women watched myself, my family, go inside and heal. Like go within, make something beautiful, and then you go inside and heal type thing, right? You know what I'm saying? They watched us do that, right? They watched us do that. Okay, hold up now. Hold up. I don't want to knock this down. They watched us do it. Okay, did you hear that? Whoa, okay? And guess what they did? They started doing it. They started going in and getting healing. Making better choices, okay? Making better choices, all of that. So it's like many of us went through healing and all kinds of stuff at the same time. Okay? Or right after I had my healing, they were on theirs. These are things that I watched. People start thinking differently. Real quick. Like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. A lot of things were up close and personal in people's faces, and they witnessed a lot. They got to witness how much people don't care. But I had did a video on all of that. Everything that people talking about right now, I made a video on that years ago. Old channel, right? Pink blouse, black hair. I remember pink blouse, black hair. I talked about how things are and how much people don't care. I talked about it. Of course, there's a lot of people do care. Guess what? The Lord cares. Yes. But I wanted people to have a realization on how much people out in the world, they don't care. Just being truthful. Okay? Dealing with some people, you really done dodged a bullet. And that right there, you dodging a bullet, dealing with folks, and you're like, oh, that's enough right there to make you fall on your knees, fall out on the floor, on your belly, and scream, God, thank you. Do you know? And if you don't have a screaming, everybody ain't in screaming. Just wept, God, thank you. In a weeping cry, God, thank you. Well, that's a blessing right there. God, you've been dodged a whole bullet. Yeah. Now, this is the thing that I left out. I gave an example, and I talked about the girlfriend that I had for over 15 years. I talked about the girlfriend. I made it clear on the girlfriend is because I lived my entire life living, not dealing with people from the past and drama, all of that. Not having a whole bunch of people hanging on me. I'm hanging on them. I gotta make moves with other people and do things. I lived the entire life like this. Okay? And the other girlfriends, they were already married, have their own things going on. So of course, those people and I, when I say close, meaning you don't really get to talk to them all the time. You know what I mean? Like actually see them as well. I didn't get to see them often. That's what I'm saying. And they were all married. Okay? But my point is, do you see how all of these crazy events that lined up was so unbelievable to me? Because I never actually put myself out there for any drama. So it was like, whoa. Okay? Are you serious? Didn't see that coming. Are you serious? Very hard to comprehend at first. I said, this is not real. You don't know how many times I would say, this is not real. There's no way this is real. To my daughter, to family members, immediate family, this is not real. This can't be. But guess what? Very real. Very real. A witch hunt that got way out of hand. And the people that went around the neighborhood and things like that, they weren't even qualified to ask a person anything about me. Okay? Meaning, you can deal with the person, and you can know of things, or however, just from watching them speak to others, speak on others, speak on business, speak on, and you would know. Nobody have to tell you. This person is not even qualified to go and ask anybody anything about me. That's what makes it so tripped out. No, you think they are. You think that they are. They are not. Wasn't even qualified to go ask. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then when they went to ask all these questions, I was already helping the people in the church and everything. And there was no issue then. There was no fallout. There was nothing. I just simply, like a person say, I don't want to. No, there was no issue, no fallout, no anything. I was just not available to be with them anymore in that type of situation. So there was nothing to go behind anyone's back and ask them any questions about a thing. Okay? Guess what? Beep, beep, guess what? I've cooked. Mm-hmm. I need to go and clean. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to come back on and say, hey, 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 hey. All right? Thank you.